Hello viewers, I'm Simon Preston and this is Reggae Boys Commentary and this is Tid Bits Friday, and here are some Reggae Boys information for this week. Some facts that you may not have known about the team, but it'll increase your knowledge base on them, and so you have a better idea of the players, the teams, and just to help to give you a bit more insight into our national team. And the first bit of information is, did you know that Jamaica is the only Caribbean team to avoid defeat at the Estadio Azteca Stadium in Mexico? Yes, we're the only Caribbean team to do so, and it was done on February 6, 2013. Yes, on Bob Marley's birthday. It was a 0-0 draw in our first game of the hexagonal round of World Cup qualifiers. I remember that game just like it was yesterday. You know, there was so much expectation on this Mexico team. I remember the day before on a sports program, former Jamaican coach and technical director Carl Brown was saying that if we could keep it to under a 3-goal margin of loss, then he would be happy with that. But I had that feeling that we would get a draw, and I remember telling the media a few days before the encounter that I was feeling a 1-1 draw because Mexico were looking very shaky at the Azteca Stadium. And I followed these patterns of statistics, and I just felt this is our time to turn the corner and create some noise, and we certainly did. Even though it didn't turn out to be 1-1, I got the prediction right in terms of the draw, and I can tell you that that Wednesday evening it was special. It was special in Jamaica to go on Mexican soil and avoid defeat. It was phenomenal. Donovan Ricketts was key with the amount of key saves that he made. Naira Nosworthy and Adrian Mariappa marshalled it well at the back. Jermaine Taylor as well. You had Demar Phillips. In addition to that, you had a bit of spark up top with Theo Robinson coming on in the last few minutes of the game. Rudolph Austin and Marvin Elliott really making their presence felt in that game and neutralizing the threat of Mexico. You could have said Jamaica could have even won the game. You know, in the opening 10 minutes, Joby McAnuff had an empty net, but Corona got to the opposite post quickly enough, and it meant that Jamaica got a draw. So, very, very interesting indeed. So what that means is that USA, Costa Rica, Honduras, and Jamaica are the only other teams in CONCACAF to avoid defeat at the Azteca Stadium in Mexico. Quite remarkable, and I do hope the next time we get there at the Azteca Stadium we can actually turn the draw into a win. That's going to be something special if we can be able to pull that off. And next bit of news, did you know that Jamaica's first ever international match was on March 22nd, 1925 in a 2-1 victory over Haiti in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. We had a little streak against Haiti where we played them about 3 times every year. They used to come and play us at the Savannah Park Stadium, which where football was played at the time, and would always beat them every year until 1932, where they got the better of us, beating us 4-1 in Port-au-Prince, Haiti. Did you know that our biggest victory in international football is a 12-0 win over St. Martin, the French St. Martin? It was on November 24th, 2004. Luton Shelton scored 4 goals on his debut on that occasion. We were leading 9-0 at half-time. I remember that match. It was something to remember. Robert Scarlett scoring with his left foot close to half line, basically embarrassing the goalkeeper on that occasion. We certainly showed our class on that day, and eventually, a few months later, we won the 2005 Caribbean Cup thanks to a goal from Luton Shelton in a 1-0 victory over Cuba. Did you know that our biggest loss was 9-0 against Costa Rica in 1999? Many people thought it was the 8-0 that we got from France before the 2014 FIFA World Cup, but no, it was the 9-0 loss that we suffered in San Jose, Costa Rica in 1999. And the last bit of tidbits for Friday is, on this day, 11 years ago, Peter Cargill passed away. Yes, it was April 15th, 2005, and it was in a bus accident. He was, I believe, the coach of Waterhouse at the time, and they were in St. Anne, and he met into an accident. Of course, Peter Cargill is a valuable member of that team that went to the 1998 World Cup. He was a key component in René Simoes' plans, and he was a player truly remembered for his presence on the ball, marshalling his troops around him, as he was skipper as well. Fantastic player. A true, loyal, and outstanding servant to our country. That's Tid Bits for the day, Reggae Boys fans, for Friday. Don't forget to check out for next week as well, as every Friday we have tidbits information on our Reggae Boys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.